Hello everyone, welcome to the Sanctuary 646. We just got into the dungeon right now. This is the new dungeon, including the Blazing Peak as well. So this is 646. Axios is where you come. You will receive a buff that will give you 50% attack for 16-17 minutes. So what you do now is just clear here and clear elsewhere. You just clear these mobs around. You just clear these two and then these two, and then you'll access, and you'll have 5 soldiers inside that are quite tanky. But it's a quite a doable dungeon. There's nothing really so special about it. It's been attempted to make it like a story style, but it's still quite simple. The best time was 8 minutes. So those you can just lure them one by one. You don't have to lure both of them. Just make sure that you block the skills that they have, because it's really important that you block them. And it's quite frequent, so make sure that you take turns if you need to block it. It's not really hard, as I said. And now we kill this one as well. I'm sorry if you are actually able to listen to my keyboard while I'm pressing the skills. This is due to the settings. I will try my best to actually change the settings within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And hopefully we can work it out. I definitely want to improve the video quality in terms of less noise, more voice, better guidance and tips. So please, if you have any constructive criticism, you may always share it with me on the chat. I'll be very happy to hear it. Right now we have these 5 mobs, right? Don't touch them right now. They have this buff. You cannot touch them. You cannot kill them. So you gotta wait for this Carol lady to go straight forward. Now she's like kind of basically slapped them. No, she's gonna. Okay, she took the buff away from them, so now they are vulnerable. You can just sleep one and then sleep the other one, and then burst. Okay, why is he luring them? Okay, so he wants to tank all of them, but if your party cannot really make it so fast, you can always get your party to sleep 2 and then kill one by one. Or if your party has enough damage, then you can always gather them like this tank wants to. You can see it's a little bit chaotic because this is not really a friends party. This is, I always play with pubs. So I appreciate your patience with me. I'll make sure that I actually publish the boss time, so you can just skip right to it if you were not able to reach it before. So let's see what the tanks are up to right now. As I said, if you don't really want to see how to kill them, which is like any other dungeon, you can just always skip to the boss So the next boss is actually quite easy. You're just gonna make sure that you burst him down as fast as possible. He does have like a small AoE that he spins around. He's gonna spawn in the middle here, so you gotta be careful. So what he does is he has a spin, like to show you a small circle, then he spins with his hammer. And then he will summon small soldiers. Then he will become invulnerable once these soldiers spawn. They will just come from this side here. So now he's invulnerable and he's preparing to charge an attack. So you gotta kill them as fast as possible before his skill is cast. You see, he just cast it, and now he's back to vulnerability because before he would not take any damage, and his skill would be a lot faster. This skill is called Earth Destruction, so you just gotta get out of it. So now we gotta, okay, so now he doesn't take any damage. You gotta destroy these minions. We gotta use a potion here. Just always try and keep your HP up, yes? So you can survive the blast and everything. It doesn't matter, you can always get your potions back, but you know, that will cost your team a fight if you're not able to. So this is the spin, so just stay away from the AoE of it, because it really is going to be very painful. You can of course survive it if you get hit once or twice, but you gotta make sure that you skip that too. But this is pretty much this skill that he has. Really, there's nothing so special about it. Look at the soldiers again, rinse, repeat. And again, we can just keep our HP up. Always try and debuff the bosses, whether in this dungeon or other dungeons, if you're watching from 590 and if your teammate needs help sometimes, you can always heal him. The party is doing okay so far. I just jinxed him, he's dead. But it's fine, hopefully we'll just get it done, because we didn't really spend much time on this boss right now, so we'll just take it easy. Okay. I will not be able to take anything in this annihilation ring. So the next two bosses, I don't think I'll be able to get any of them, because I did that before. And alright, so he should just rise and come forward. So now what you can just do is just pull forward to the end, like to the end of this, I think at the second boss somewhere around here, and then you will have to fight Karina, the boss. Let's see. Okay, I can use my illusion to reduce this.
You can easily get rid of them with the embers from the signal fire.
I think we're skipping. So I don't remember if we're able to actually skip everything or we have to kill some things, but probably you can skip it. You can still skip it. If the tank is actually good, he can just take them. You guys don't have enough DPS. So hopefully our party has enough DPS. That would be good. So just gotta follow the tank, but keep your distance from him and don't cluster with your teammates, because they will cast some like chain lightning like this one that will disrupt, like it will be devastating for your team. So just make sure that you stay a bit far. So the next boss is actually pretty simple, just same like the first boss. It's nothing too fancy. We all met her into the infinite solo dungeon, and no, not the solo dungeon, the infinite party dungeon. So right now you just make him die, and okay. So he did a pretty good job here. Alright guys, so this is the Karina boss here. She has 3 different skills. One of them is an 3 ice rings that expand in radius that you gotta leave. You gotta get out of. One is marking one of your teammates. So now this one needs to get out, because he will kill all the ones surrounding him with that. So now you gotta block the attack. If you don't block the attack, she will get a shield like an Earth Guardian. Now you gotta stick together. She'll get a shield that will absorb damage. So now you stick and... Alright, okay. So now we gotta stick together to disperse the damage. That guy just ran away like that. It's a bit hard to... We gotta res this teammate here. It's okay. Get out of this ice here. So that mage died because he did not stick with the team. He needed to disperse the damage. The guy died again, actually. Okay. We gotta get out of these ice rings very quickly. And of course you gotta block the attack if you don't. And now there will be ice rings later. It's just like it starts with the point of that person, then okay, alright, we don't need this. What do you get? You get a lucid ruby. That's not too bad. Annihilation ring, annihilation necklace, or you know, whatever. Nice. I don't have those annihilation, I think. Alright guys, so seems like we are... Alright guys, seems like we are ready for this boss here. This boss, Kirke, she spawns... So you gotta just stick in the middle. Just gotta be in the middle with the boss here. Let me switch my buff so I can... You gotta kill the soul first, the Kirke's body. We actually never let it touch her, so we don't know. I don't know what it does, but I'm assuming that she can regenerate HP. You gotta avoid all these circles because they do massive damage. So now she's gonna summon these small mobs. They don't really do anything, but now you gotta go into this. This is the most important thing: the unbound ghost, right? You gotta be inside this like hollow thing. You have to be inside it. If not, then it's one hit, one kill. When she casts that, you have to be inside. You gotta kill the soul here. So now, if, okay, there are no purple circles here, so you can just stay. Okay. You gotta be here, inside here, so you don't die. See, that guy was outside, so he died very quickly. So it's just the one hit, that's all it takes. So now she's resurrecting the necromastery, or you know, whatever the small mobs are. So just get out of the purple. We're actually getting pretty lucky here, because usually they spawn underneath her and around us and all this, but we're getting lucky. So now we gotta watch out for the Valkyrie fighter. Absorb the soul. Gotta kill the soul. We'll see where the Valkyrie soldier. Hopefully we don't die for this, because she'll use it one more time or something like that. Now should be after this. She will summon that. Okay, we got lucky here. So we just gotta stay inside here, so we don't die. And this boss should be down very soon. Alright, good. Now we can res this guy here, in case he can collect the boss. I got a lucid ruby again. That's quite a good thing, I guess. So Stormguard Annihilation Spear. That's a weapon. There should be more items right now. Maybe 3 more items. But we'll see what it is if we get anything. Huntress belt. Yep. He rolled for a belt when he already has it. I got it. Yes. I don't have. Yes. So nice. I got a new set.